All right, how's everybody doing today? It's a Saturday that's going on here at the time of this recording. There's a lot of bitching about egg prices going on. The egg prices, they're going up, they're going blah, 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 blah. I am surprised, and I really do mean this, it's a surprise because of the simple fact that nobody could see it other than me. And I've got a GED to my name as the only proof of a certified education. Okay? Egg prices are today's gas prices. All right? Egg prices are today's gas prices. From this point on, grocery stores are going to be hiking the prices and dropping them whenever they need to make some sales, but they're going to be price gouging all of us no differently than the fuel industry did with gas prices. Okay? It's going to go up, it's going to come down, it's going to, this is an exaggeration, but only to a certain extent, because some places like New York, it's actually real. Price is going to be raised $10, and then at somewhere in the quarter of a year, they're going to be lowered to by less than $4, just under $4. That's how much they're going to drop. So you're going to still be paying somewhere around $6 for some eggs, And if you're already paying $8, $9, then it's going to drop from $19 all the way down to, $15. Okay. No differently than what the gas prices are. And every time that those prices drop, every politician out there is going to say, look, the economy's doing better. You're welcome. Okay. They're going to come up. They're going to come down. They're going to go up a few bucks higher than before. They're going to come down a little bit more and all this stuff. We have to expect the same gouge the consumer tactics with eggs now. Okay. Everybody's saying, oh, it's Biden. Biden didn't tell the companies and corporations to hike the prices, to price hike. This was all them. This is all in the name of greed. Okay? And every excuse under the sun is going to be brought up on this. Bird flu is what's going on right now. But before that, it was all the president. And then before that, it was the pandemic. Oh my gosh, the pandemic. We need to raise those prices. You need to pay $10 more than what you normally pay for eggs. A political scandal, Oh, this politician's son isn't going to jail, but that politician is, despite the fact that a politician's son is not a politician. Otherwise, they would have called him a politician. And that guy that is a politician, and he should go to jail. Salmonella, bird flu, liston, E. coli, all that stuff is going to happen, and I'm going to get to that with a little bit more thoroughly, but it's going to come up for everybody to know, for the mass to know, and that's the reason why they're going to hike the prices all over again. Because there's an outbreak. Doesn't make any sense. It does to them, because it's a way for them to use an excuse to make money. Job layoffs and high turnovers. Well, we can't get it to you because of the job. We don't got any workers. Nobody wants to work. Did you get that? Billions and billions and trillions of eggs are being made. Maybe even 1 trillion eggs are being made every season. So much that every month you can get a fresh batch of eggs going on. You can get a fresh batch of eggs in your shelves. But job layoffs and high turnovers is what's, the grocery boy here has nothing to do with the eggs coming in or out. All these trucks that you see transporting groceries and everything to the grocery stores has nothing to do with job layoffs. That's a delivery industry. That's a transportation industry thing. It's got nothing to do with your groceries saying, well, we don't have any workers, so we got to raise the price. Okay? And it sounds stupid, but just to be perfectly clear, nobody's really lowering the prices until they're expired or on their way to being expired. Discrimination and racism. You know that people where it's designed, where there's, well, not designed, but you know where demographics take place, discrimination follows. Tax fraud and the like. Yeah, these guys are going to be, well, see, here's the thing. The wealth tax plan has never been introduced. When Biden tried, not introduced, but passed, Biden introduced it to where all the wealthy people that are making X amount and up pay their fair share of taxes. But it was always shot down. Every Republican shot it down. Plus 2 Democrats, Manchin and Sinema. They would join the Republicans. Ergo, passing a bill would be outvoted. So for taxes and all that, these guys are going to say, well, we're being taxed too much and all this stuff. Well, no, they're not. They were supposed to. But that's not what's happening. And after all the denials and after all the scams, we the people are told, hey, this is just business and you're welcome. I'm not making this shit. I'm not making up this stuff. This is what's going on. Which brings me back to, we have to stay on top of the BS like this, peoples. We have to keep reporting it. We have to constantly spread the word, especially if there's a way to get it to those with power that can actually do something to stop it. We were this close. Okay? We were this close to at least whatever the hell crap these grocery people and those gas station people and these department store people and the executives and legislation and lawyers and all this crap that they're doing to save a buck, to cheat people, to cheat the government. We were this close to at least making sure that they would pay their fair share of taxes. You made $400 million. You need to pay, I don't know, 80 billion or something like that. You need to pay that portion. Pay it. Shit, 1 billion should be enough to pay, $80 billion. Because you got 20 billion left. But, what do I know? Well, all I know is that everybody's raising a stink fit for the smallest of things. And, it's just not going to happen. Everybody here is being lied to, and all the people that are raising the ruckus about the eggs prices and stuff, blaming either Biden or blaming commies or blaming Antifa or blaming the lesbians and gays. Those are just morons, okay? It's all about the money. Belief, those very same subjects of what they believe is the reason for this. That's the tool. Which means these believers are tools. And honestly, it's the truth. You're a tool if you actually believe some guy blowing another guy is the reason why you're paying $15 for eggs. You're a tool if you honestly believe this garbage. And I'd like to recommend also to, as long as we're taking a step back and looking at things, please notice that it's not so much the egg farmers that are hiking the prices. They're selling them to these grocery distributors that are hiking the prices. It's the companies and the corporations that are doing this. Okay? It's not immigrants. Immigrants may be working the farms, but it's not them raising the gas price, the egg prices. Okay? Which leads me to one more thing, and I'm going to be talking in general layman's terms. Let me get rid of these posts are popping up on my screen. I don't know if you can see it or not. You can see my hand, but here's the thing. Farmers are crying Trump is going to ruin us because they're taking the farm workers. I am flat out saying that is incorrect. Okay? Farmers and plantation owners pay migrants as little as $10 measly a month. An hour. $10 measly an hour. And if you're here in Texas where the minimum wage is still $7.25, well, farmers and plantation owners are getting away with paying migrants that little bitty amount of chump change. Okay? And they only hire them 3 months out of the year. Well, 5 if you count the removal, but it's mostly 3 months out of the year. So these migrants are being paid bum change. However, every business has a large amount of cash that they invest in every worker. They're supposed to invest in every worker. So that way, when a probation period is done, that worker can start earning health care and all that good stuff, along with taxes and everything. But that's a legitimate business amongst Americans. Migrants don't. They get cash in hand, and that's it. So when Trump does his mass deportation sweep and pulls them off of the farmlands and the plantations, well, they're being taken with whatever chump change they got in their pocket, and they still haven't been paid yet because they're getting paid either a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Which means the plantation owners and farmers, they get to pocket what they never paid those workers that got taken away by immigration or ICE. Okay? So I'm calling BS on this. And I've stated this before. I can't remember if it was 21 or 22. I think it was 2022. My second year of doing these comments, Chris's comments. But yeah, it's total BS. Money is to be made. Why? It's all about the money. Belief is the tool. So what you're going to see are these farmers and plantation owners and all them say, oh no, Trump ruined us by removing the migrants. I need to file an insurance claim because of the loss of product. And I need a, what is it called? A benefit bill, a check. I need a, oh gosh, I forgot what they're called. Trump was handing them out a lot Biden was handing them out during the COVID pandemic. There were these checks as high as $21 to $2,600. Okay. I need a check. I need some checks to make up for all of this loss of product. Okay. So it's bitch about the mass deportation, collect on the insurance for the product that's damaged, and then get a government check for the problems that was caused, and then start the process all over again. Oh, we need migrants. We need those migrants and all this other crap. And if they're lucky, they'll get people like my worthless governor, Greg Abbott, who was busing them to the plantations. He wasn't just taking them to sanctuary cities. He was taking them over to Alabama. He was taking them to Florida. He was taking them to Georgia. He was taking them to Virginia. He was taking them to Louisiana, where they were all working as farmers, farm workers. How do we know this? Because they're getting deported again. deported. I'm sorry. They get it deported again off of those exact same farmlands. This is how I know this cycle. And now you do. So spread the word. Let everybody understand the crookedness. Let everybody understand the swindle that's going on by the farming industry. And it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop there. One of the things that I was talking about was the sanitation, Packers sanitation, where they were using illegal migrant children on third shift schedulings and forcing them to clean slaughterhouse equipment, clean and sanitize slaughterhouse equipment. That's what Packers sanitation industry is. It cleans slaughterhouses and disinfects and sanitizes. And if it wasn't for a kid that got killed by one of the equipments, that we wouldn't have found out about a couple more illegal migrant children that were seriously injured, and along with about a handful more that were on the job injured but still working. Okay, and then through their testimonies, their lives were threatened to be quiet and never say anything. Don't report it to the police, or you're gonna find yourself killed. And I know all this because the headquarters is here in Texas. It's a Yankee business. It's a business up in Iowa and Idaho and I think New Jersey or something like that. All these Yankee places, all these Yankee states, that's where it's all happening. So if there's any immediate law enforcement to be handled, it's only with a couple of them that got ratted out. For right now, everybody is in total denial. So there might be illegal children back at Packers sanitation companies. Excuse me, Packers sanitation companies up in those northern states, and all the office and CEO and administrative corporate administrations and all that, their headquarters is here in Texas and in Austin. So they can act shocked and surprised, and they can also deny. And that's if they want to. That's if they want to even acknowledge. They're more than likely deny it, like the way they're still doing. But the proof is in the pudding, and that kind of corruption is going to be going on. And expect it, back to the main subject that we were talking about, expect it with the egg industry, the farming communities, the farming industry. Excuse me. Expect it in the farming industry, the egg business, lettuce, corn. Corn is a big one. Ginseng mushrooms, ginseng plants, cabbage, cotton. I mean, it's all, if there's a plantation and illegals work there, it's more than likely through this vicious cycle with those same types of mistreatments and illegalities with the so-called illegals. A roofing industry. One of the companies had a 17-year-old who brought his 15-year-old brother illegally into the States to work with him on a roofing company. His very first day, unfortunately, that 15-year-old lost his balance, fell off of a 2-story house, and died on impact. Well, I'm hoping he died on impact. I can't remember if he died very painfully or not, succumbing to the injuries. But this is the kind of crap that's going on. And I'm bringing this up because apparently Trump, our now president, wants to deregulate everything and remove stats reporters and remove inspectors, FDA inspectors too. Not just medical budget cut the medicines and stuff with Kennedy at the helm. Okay. He's removing all the regulations and stuff, which means business owners have every right to tell journalists, reporters to mind their own effing business, no matter how much crap they give their employees, even if it's completely illegal and federal prison worthy. Okay? They now have the right and legal protections. It's not official yet, not until Trump signs it into order and the bill gets passed, which it looks like it can be. However, there's more than likely a lot of raising a stink fit and exposure and exploitation of what Trump is doing and everybody that follows him in the court of law to stop it. Knock on wood. But yeah, that's, it's a variety of things. But for right now, just pay attention to the bull crap that's going on with these eggs. No differently than the way it was with the gas. It was just awful. And they made up every excuse, especially during the pandemic, especially during the time when we broke off ties to Russia. I had no idea that every single company was a sellout to them. Biden said, stop invading countries to give us this blood oil that you're doing. Because again, like I said in previous posts, it's not Russian oil. It's blood oil. It's stolen Crimean oil, stolen Ukrainian, stolen Croatian, stolen Kosovoan, stolen Hetsborgian. It's all stolen blood oil. And they were selling it to us. Biden said, stop. Russia cut off. And for some damn reason, our companies here in America didn't start drilling for their own stuff and following regulations, proper regulations to keep America safe and strong. Biden went over to Venezuela. Hey, can we make a deal? Venezuela said no. You're going to take our migrants. You're going to take everybody that we kick out of here, including the gangs. You're going to take everybody we kick out of our country, and you're going to pay top dollar for our oil. You're welcome. They said that. Trump's not going to have that. Trump's going to be sucking Putin and permitting Venezuelan to do whatever they want. You think you got it bad with that Tren de Agua, well, whatever the hell those gangsters' name are. You think you got a problem with gangsters coming here now. Just wait until they get here and wait a little while. Trump's mass deporting people who have cooperated with the government, not people that are out here committing crimes. The ones that are committing crimes are still out here. They're still in your city. They're still in your town. We're supposed to believe that we're safer? No, we're not safer. The gangs from every single country that cuts through these borders are here, and apparently they're going to stay here because of the simple fact that Trump authorizes mass deportations of people who are not committing crimes. He's labeling criminals just because they came here without process or some shit. That's not solving crime. Not by a long shot. I don't know how many times we who see this have to say it, but we're going to say it again. And again and again and again. There's a difference. What we need is a president that knows the difference. Now, I know Kamala Harris wasn't all that, but she didn't need to be. We had a border bill. We had a border bill that was going to organize everything. She didn't need to have a bill. It was already ready. All she had to do was pass it, and all we had to do was support her and everybody that's in power, every politician and all that was going to support her so they can vote this bill in. But no, it comes from a woman. Who cares if it comes from a woman? It was there. We were that close. And now it's just going to be a bigger mess. But I want y'all to stay focused. I'm up here throwing my 2 bits in because I'm still focused, and I want all of you to stay focused as well. I wish that for all of you. Spread the word. Expose the BS that's going on. Eggs are the new gas. Eggs, price hikes and all that. Eggs is the new gas. It's joined the ranks of the gas. Okay? Eggs, we're now going to see them skyrocket. And then we're going to see them drop a little bit. And then we're going to see them skyrocket again. And then we're going to have coupon day. But the prices aren't going to go down. Screw that. Get that out of your mind right now. The prices are never going to come down to $2 a carton over here in Texas because we're so plentiful with this stuff. $1.38 per carton. That's right. I said it. $1.38. We had it that low at one point in time. And it wasn't that long ago. I make it sound like it was back when I was a youngster or something. I'm in my 50s now. But in my 40s, yeah, we added just a buck and change for a carton of eggs. You're going to be paying $10 now. And it's only going to get higher. Especially now with a president like this. For the next 4 years, it's going to get higher. And those that are Trumpers that hated Biden, they were the ones saying, oh, we're going to be paying, it's going to cost $20 for a Happy Meal. In some parts of the U.S., it already is. But expect it to be nationwide now for a children's meal, $20. Because the deregulations are no longer there. There is nobody that's going to be tough. It's certainly not going to be coming from Trump. There's nobody telling these businesses to stop price hiking. Biden was going to. He was going to control them with the wealth tax plan, meaning you can price hike all you want, but you're going to pay for it. Or you can do reasonable pricing for the consumers. We were that close, and you all messed it up. Y'all messed it up. Congratulations. Maybe not my 16 followers. I think you're pretty good. Good for you. Good for us. But the rest of you, the rest of this damn country, they blew it. You all blew it. But yeah, expect the eggs to be like the gas prices and every other product, not just grocery products, clothes, medicines, clothes for kids, clothes for work, business clothes, and auto parts, and stuff to fix your home with. Expect it all to just skyrocket. Movies, plays, whatever, concerts, they're all going to be skyrocketing. They're all going to be, but those always have some kind of beef, like Ticketmaster problems, just like that. It's the constant stuff. Oil, gas, fluids, everything else, food, fast food, grocery food, auto parts, home repair stuff, air conditioners, which is serious here in Texas during the summer. I mean, they're all going to be price hiking. There's no escaping it for now. Until we can get a president that can see the difference and start doing something about it, one way or another. We had a president that was about to do it. His successor was going to carry it out. So I hate to end it on a bad note or sour note, but it's true. We have to expect this. And it's coming up to half an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. Y'all take care. Y'all take it easy. Keep on keeping on. Spread the word. Keep exposing. I don't know this stuff, what I know, without learning it from all of you and whoever's reporting the problems. So y'all take care. Y'all take it easy. This is Chris with Chris's Comments signing out.